Hey everyone, on today's story from the Solarhood, we're going to talk with Jeremy, an energy efficiency guru who wants to take it to the next level with solar panels. So hey everyone, on today's story from the Solarhood, we are going to chat with Jeremy Knoll, Jeremy, thank you for taking some time to chat with us. I've been wanting to have a conversation with you about this for quite some time, so I'm excited to be able to finally catch up with you. I know you as really an energy efficiency guy. You work in this space, and it sounds like you've done a ton of stuff to your house around making it more energy efficient.
Sure.
And so you are now starting to think about solar, which I think is really exciting. So I wanted to chat with you and pick your brain about that a little bit. So I guess I know you're an energy efficiency guru, but I guess how did you really get into solar? What made you start thinking about that and taking that step?
Well, to back up, when we bought our house, it had no appliances in it.
Mm-hmm.
The HVAC system was from probably 1952, 1953.
Wow.
The water heater in the basement was rusted out at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no insulation in the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came in and was like, I get to do everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clean slate, right?
Right. And so
This is good and bad probably, but
no, that's exactly what I wanted.
yeah, okay.
And so
cool.
the first thing that I did was I got an energy audit to figure out where the big holes in the house.
Myself, yeah.
And so right away had sort of a short list of here are the things that we can start to do
big ticket items
to reduce our overall energy footprint.
We know you've been using Solarhood to kind of help explore solar for your home and screen your roof and tell you what those savings are. That sound like they're very important to you. I guess tell us how that process has been going and how that has helped you kind of take that first step into looking at solar. Well, it sounds like you've looked at it before, but kind of take it to the next level.
Sure. So when I've looked at it in the past, it's been a little onerous because you always have to go first find a provider, and maybe they provide all the service, maybe they provide some of it.
Yeah, some part of the scope.
Yeah, it's like going to one contractor and asking them for a bid versus going to several. It's a lot of work to go to a bunch of different contractors. And so what I really valued in what Solar had provided was that they took all the sort of measurement and the sort of pre-work for me out of that and made it so that I was now being contacted by the providers where they already had all that information and I didn't have to go out and find them and repeat myself.
And so now you're looking at the next step of that process, which is quotes. We can get quotes for you from top installers, some very good installers that we have a part of our network. Sounds like that was a value add to you. How did that process go? Or how is that going now? You're kind of evaluating it.
It's going really well. So I kind of know what I'm looking at. So a lot of what I'm seeing in what they're providing is like the difference between the types of panels that they're looking at, the difference in the total offset that they're each proposing.
Yeah, so you're really weighing them right next to each other, which is perfect.
And it's very valuable to be able to look at it that way and really make decisions for our for the home that hopefully will be my kids' home someday.
Yeah, so what's, I guess, I know you've kind of only initially reviewed them and starting that process, but what would be the big thing that's holding you back, I guess?
So we recently refinanced our house to do some basic improvements that we've been holding off on doing. Like we finally got to insulate our house, and we are renovating part of our basement. And doing some repairs in the
home
garage.
improvement projects. Yep.
And so a lot of the equity is tied up in these other projects that have been on our priority list for years.
This one could be next on the list.
Absolutely. It's really high on the list. And in fact, we took the equity loan with the idea that solar would hopefully fit within what we pulled out.
Right.
But
and so, you're moving in that direction. You've done similar home improvement projects. You've gone through that from a financing standpoint.
Sure.
This may be next on the list. But it's all kind of about, we've heard this too, it's kind of about timing, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's taking into account other projects that you're doing.
Well, and the fact that there might be another project associated with this one, which would be re-roofing first, because our roof is at least 10 years old, and it's just... I
was looking at it. It doesn't look too bad.
It's in good shape.
Yeah, but that's an important thing.
More in it?
Yeah, it's an important thing to consider when you're going solar. I'm thinking of that same thing. Well, I think that's great. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us. It's always been fun catching up with you. And thank you for joining us today. If you thought that was useful to you, or you think somebody else might benefit from this conversation we had with Jeremy, the energy efficiency guru, why don't you share with your friends on Facebook, or retweet this video on Twitter, or any social platform that you're on. We'd really appreciate it if you shared it with somebody that you know that might be interested. And that's it. We'll see you next time.